Hi everybody, this is Joe with Joe's Premium Firewood, bringing another fun-filled, exciting video. Today's video is my monthly inventory video. If you're new here, I go around my property and show the inventory that I have. Right now we're going to start with my brother's inventory, the self-proclaimed king of firewood. Right here is where he keeps it on these dock sections. Looks like yesterday he scored some free firewood, and this is walnut and a few pieces of hackberry. Lately, he's been giving all his firewood to the homeless encampment in Kalamazoo, Michigan. He's taken like 2 or 3 truckloads. Not only do they use it for heat at night, I guess they also use it for cooking food. So if that's what he wants to do, that's what he's going to do. Even though he missed 2 weeks of work because he had to have his gallbladder out. So, but it makes him feel good, and it is for a good cause, so go for it. All right, over here, this is what I call bay number 1. This is where I keep all my dry and ready to burn wood. The only wood that goes in here is dry and ready to burn. A lot of this up front here is oak. I've got a customer coming to pick up some oak for a smoker, and I think I'll just have him load up this stuff. But there's also like black locust, ash, elm, cherry, and even some mulberry down there. But I would say right in here there's probably 5 or 6 full cores of wood right there, and it's all dry. Like I say, some of this I threw to the back that I just recently split, was semi-season, but in a couple months it'll be gone. I'll probably won't even get to it. But like I say, the dry wood just goes into there, so it's always ready to burn. Over here, this is what I call bay number 2. A lot of this stuff up front that the riffraff brought me is dry, ready to go. Usually I feel once this sells out in the fall, I put like semi-season wood on these racks and around the perimeter in the back and in the front. But after usually by the end of May or June, I do not put any more stuff that has to dry. Only dry wood will go in here now, because I do some of the drying for the customer. Right here is 30 bundles. I went to the store yesterday that I sell those to, and they had about 5 or 6 left. With it being just going over Memorial Day holiday, they probably sold 20 bundles of the 25 that they had left there, so I got to take them another 30. And the king of firewood said he'd help me do that, since I've been letting him use my splitter to split that stuff, and I sharpen his chains, and he uses my saw and splitter gas. So those will be gone. But as you can see, this is my bundle making area right here. I use this upside down chair, and this is the bundle grade wood, all the nice perfect straight pieces. So once those are gone later this week, I'm going to make another 30, and then they'll just sit right there. And I'd say this pile right here, this stack, is probably a quart of wood, so I probably could make close to 150 bundles with all that stuff right there. Then right here I got some mulberry. These blocks that Darren brought me are limbwood, barkless, should be dry, ready to go, ready to burn wood. I'm right now I'm saving to see if somebody wants it for smoking wood. Some people do use it, but if not, I'll just split it into the truck and take it to the customer. Then over here, this is my dry cherry area, and there's the blocks that Darren brought me that we cut in the video a couple videos ago out at his new honey hole. And I've been thinking, I go, should I lay down 2 more rows of boards and stack in front of this? Or I'm thinking maybe I'll sell this pile, and then as soon as that's gone or real low, I'll get the splitter in here and then refill it and let it sit for a little bit. And I did get that cherry contract from the new restaurant, so I'm thinking about meeting with her tomorrow, taking her a sample of it, and then just figuring out when they're gonna need it. I guess they only have room for half a face cord, which is like, that means we're gonna have to be going about probably every week or every other week, depending on how fast they burn it. So I was thinking maybe charging them. I told them for a face cord delivered and stacked, $200, but having to go there all the time, I'm damn near thinking 140, 150 bucks for half a face cord, but I got to meet with her and see exactly what their needs are and what it's going to take. But back to the video. I got stuff that was split and stacked here in October, November. Most of it was semi-season then. This will all be dry and ready to go by the fall. So this is, like I say, when I say the customer's job, the drying of the wood, this is how I do it. It's got to be in single rows if it's not already dry. There's another stack down there, same kind of stuff. Mostly oak, I would say, but there's cherry and maple and stuff in there. And right here, there's a big pile of black locust blocks. I call it Mount Gold because it's firewood gold. All this stuff is best for heating because it burns so hot. And I'm just trying to save that for the winter customers. And like I say, we'll bring it back here and split it right into the truck or trailer, however it's going out. And then I got more single rows back there of semi-season stuff. This right here, there's 4 face cords of ash that the riffraff brought me. And like I said, that's 4 foot by 8 foot. And so that now you know what a face cord looks like. Three of these is a full cord. If it was stacked in a straight line, it'd be 24 feet long. But I had a loyal customer of mine. They have a business, or had a business in Kalamazoo, which I would just take them like a cord of wood and drop it off at their business behind it in the back parking lot. And as they went to the campground, they would just grab an armful of it, put a quarter truckload in the truck. But they sold their business. They don't really have anywhere to keep it. So what they want to do is come here on the weekend, Friday or Saturday, and pay me for a full cord, which I told them a full cord, if they bought it all, it would be $350. Normally I'm selling face cords for $125 each, would be $375, but they paid me for it all at once. I would take $350. But what they're gonna do, their campground's about 30 minutes from here, so they're gonna drive here and then just take a portion of that, load up in their truck or whatever, and then go to the campground. I said, I'll do that. That's fine. You got to pay for it, but I need it gone by August, because then all this stuff's gonna go real quick. And right here, I keep one stack of 100% oak for people that need it, that ask for it for me smoking. This is my dedicated spot now, I've decided. So, and that's a really nice looking stuff. And right here is my summer campfire wood. I try to get this filled up by the end of the year with semi-season or even greenwood I can put in here, because usually the species that I put into this is maple, cherry, and sassafras, which all dry fairly quick. There is some oak and elm and other stuff in there too, walnut, but mostly that's what I keep. All this area was full. I started selling out of it at the end of March, and so I would say looks like at least a third of the pile's gone. Last year, most of it was gone by July 1st. I think this might last a little while longer, since I keep buying wood from other guys and reselling it, so it doesn't come out of here. And then right here is this is a cherry storage area, because I've already got one restaurant that buys cherry for me. They buy about a Joe cord every, I would say, 6 to 8 weeks. But if I got another restaurant buying from me every week, I'm going to need more storage. And so this is where I do the drying for that. But I also made another spot, which I'll show you. We'll show you here in a minute. Let me jump into the Buick here. We're going on a little road trip down the driveway. And I will show you some more stuff that I got. Let me start this up. Yeah, I know it needs a muffler, so we'll go down the driveway here. I can show you right now. I got some, there's a little bit of boiler wood right there, outdoor boiler wood. So I'm gonna just drive down here. Right here, I've got shagbark hickory blocks that go to one of my restaurant customers. You can see all that. I just split into the truck. Then back to more boiler wood. And then up here is more boiler wood. Got this pile right there. It was full. I'm surprised I didn't sell it out. Normally I sell out every year. But there's that. I'll stop right here and get out, walk, show you some more of the stuff in this is my power line storage area. We'll take you around and show you this stuff. There's my driveway stand, self-serve bundles, and I just had to refill that because, like I say, this time of year around holidays I really sell a lot of it. But out here, this pile right here, this is all hickory, and one of my other restaurants that hadn't bought from me since December 11th just ordered a truckload. They want it delivered on June 9th, which is basically 6 or 7 months since the last time I've been to them. So here's some more hickory right there. I got some blocks ready to go and replace this stuff when I sell it. And then there's a massive pile of it right here, stack, probably 3 full cords of it, just sitting here drying. So this is, if they're only buying from me once every 6 months, this is gonna last a long time. I had Herb dump off some shagbark here in the wintertime because I didn't want to do it. The driveway was a sheet of ice, so I had him drop it off here out to the side. Then over here, this is my long cut stuff. Sometimes I have a couple customers that want it 18 to 26 inches long, and there's probably close to 2 face cords right there just because of how long it's cut, because that's almost 12 feet long right there, 4 foot tall and 2 foot wide. So I'd say there's about 2 face cords of it. Most of it's black locust, but so that's all 100% dry. If I get more dry stuff, I'll put it there. And right here we got a pile of a boiler wood. This is as I process the stuff down here, or if it's cut too long, I just throw it off to the side. There's some wood, small rejected pieces that we're gonna burn. And then I got some right here, some black locust blocks. Those are pretty much green, and same with the honey locust that's in there that the King of Firewood and I cut. And then some more black locusts that I cut right there. And then here's semi-seasoned wood that I had, blocks that I bought from the King of Firewood when he was doing that cleanup job. And these are, I would say, semi-seasoned, probably needs 6 months to dry. I had a customer that was supposed to come pick up some of this stuff on Saturday, but he called me at 7 o'clock in the morning and said he thinks his son was having kidney stones and couldn't get it. But then he told me he was bringing a trailer too, so I'm gonna have to move the splitter down here and split some more of this to make sure he has enough of the semi-season stuff. This stuff will be ready to go by November. And then over here, this is more long cut stuff. As I go through that stuff over there, I find stuff that the King cut too long, I throw them over here and split and stack it here. This stuff will still probably won't be ready till like next year yet. There are some dry pieces in there though. Then over here, this is my next cherry storage area. Darren just brought me some more cherry last night. There's some dry blocks from the honey hole. I made this area. You can see that I put these pallets down to keep it off the ground. I'm going to be drying it right here. That might be enough. It's going to be close to filling it. I am doing, just 2 rows of it, and I'm not measuring it or anything. I'm just gonna fill this area in with it, and it'll be ready in the winter. So if we can't get into the woods and find standing dead dry cherry, then then this stuff should be dry by then. So all right, I got to before it gets too hot out, just about broke the pallet. Before it gets too hot out, I'm gonna go ahead and start splitting this stuff up and getting it stacked. I don't know if I'll do the whole thing, we'll see. So all right guys, thanks everybody that makes it to the end. I appreciate you, and we'll see you guys the next one.